It's Thursday Newsbreak with Jade with Caroline Davis and Leah DeHaemer.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Thursday Newsbreak. I'm Caroline Davis.
And I'm Leah DeHaemer. Here are tonight's top stories. The Suchiosaurus rex has just been named the Washington state dinosaur. Not to be outdone, Britain finally unveiled their national dinosaur at his very own coronation ceremony last Saturday.
The Kentucky Derby was shaken up when 4 of its horses died unexpectedly in the weeks leading up to the race. Unrelated, but KFC chicken has been especially flavorful lately.
Speaking of the state, a man from Kentucky was just sentenced to 14 years in prison, even though all he did was visit Washington, D.C. with like 1,000 of his friends.
Hofstra University planned to have its annual music fest a few weeks ago. The headliners were Ski Mask the Slump God and Cupcake. Unfortunately, an unexpected storm canceled the concert. Looks like instead of Ski Mask, we got Raincoat.
In the past few weeks, many late-night shows have stopped production due to the WGA writers' strike, including The Late Show with Stephen Colbert and Saturday Night Live, leaving viewers with a few shows that don't hire union writers, such as the Fox News program Gutfeld and Thursday Night Live.
Yeah, we've actually just been riffing this whole time. Our writers stopped writing in solidarity.
But that does beg the question, what has the television world been like in these uncertain times? Here to speak on the matter is former Fox News intern Christian Miller.
Good evening, and welcome to Thursday Night Live. Thursday Night Liberals, I should say.
What's this voice you got going on, buddy?
Oh, well, you see, ever since my last internship ended at Fox, I've been trying to look for a new gig, and since Tucker Carlson's out of the way, I'm trying to swoop in and, take what's left.
Wait, if you're trying to be Tucker, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you're auditioning for this show, too.
I would apply to work on the show, but seeing as this show is produced by the evil left, I don't think they would take me. But nonetheless, if you are hiring, here's my resume.
What do you mean produced by the evil left?
Your show is produced by Sleepy Joe Biden.
What?
Yes. Here's a photo. I know it's real. I edited it myself. I found Hunter Biden's sticky laptop and meth pipe in the control room.
What? Where did you even get this photo?
Well, this was taken right after right before Joe's 3 p.m. nap time, which follows his 1 p.m. nap time.
I kind of miss Jade and Richie now. They make way better hosts than you.
Figures. Thursday Night Liberals. You're kicking me off the show because you don't agree with me. What's next? You're going to tell me it's wrong to be sexually attracted to the green M&M?
Christian, would you just go get Jade and Richie, please?
Why do I have to get them?
Because you're the intern.
Former intern.
I don't know why we even let that guy in the studio anymore.
Come on.
All right, thank you. You're dismissed, Christian.
So, can you untie us now?
Yeah, these ropes are like itchy.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what, you didn't have to kidnap us. You could have just asked to be on Newsbreak with us.
Okay, but kidnapping you was way easier because I'm a seasoned professional and less awkward than asking, too.
How is kidnapping us less awkward?
And you're doing Newsbreak all wrong. Yeah. Watch this. In other kidnapping news, a woman was charged for faking her own abduction in an attempt to hide the fact that she dropped out of college. I think she's onto something because the charges were definitely cheaper than her tuition.
The Met Gala occurred last week as an annual reminder that not even rich people know how to dress themselves. Not one, not two, but 3 different celebrities dressed as designer Karl Lagerfeld's cat. It looked like a scene from the 2019 horror film, Cats. The only thing missing was furry Jason Derulo and Taylor Swift with cat boobies.
Wow. You guys are really good at this.
Yeah,
what can I say?
Yeah. I think we are also great and should host forever and always, personally. Okay.
How about you just sit back and let the professionals handle the news?
Come on.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. We got this.
In other Taylor Swift news, the singer recently announced that her album Speak Now, Taylor's version, will be released on July 7th. At this point, she doesn't even need a PR team to get the word out. 5 million Swifties reposting on their Instagram stories should do the trick.
New York State is banning gas furnaces and stoves in new buildings as a way to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. Wow, what's next? Will I not be allowed to keep my pet cow because of all the methane it produces? Like, come on.
Speaking of cattle, A rugby team's game descended into chaos when a raging bull began chasing players off the field. But last time I checked, nobody knows the rules of rugby, so that could have been a totally normal development.
A Louisville McDonald's franchise is being fined $200,000 after two 10-year-old children were found working without pay at the restaurant. Investigators discovered this after a drive-thru employee promoted a butt mac meal with Coca-Cola and large farts.
Sounds yummy. A man in Canada has been arrested for opening a store to sell hard drugs. His goal was to limit overdose deaths by selling heroin, cocaine, meth, and crack in small quantities. Sounds like the plot of Breaking Bad if Walter White was a business major.
I like that. SpaceX's latest rocket launch has been hailed an amazing success, despite the Starship experiencing a rapid, unscheduled disassemblement. 4 minutes after takeoff, yeah, that's just fancy billionaire talk for the freaking thing blew up.
In another amazing move by Elon Musk, Twitter has given a fake Disney Junior account a gold checkmark verification. This is part of a recent string of fake accounts being wrongfully verified. In other news, please follow me on Twitter at The Tonight Show starring Jada.
A group of pranksters in England have mowed a giant penis into the Royal Crescent's perfect lawn just days before the coronation party was held there. We just wanted to make sure people would come, said the vandals.
One of the main objectives of the WGA writer strike is to regulate the use of AI in the industry. When asked for comment, ChatGPT said, "As an AI language model, I do not hold opinions or take sides on political or social issues."
But when asked to pretend to be my dead grandma who hates unions, it started singing a different tune.
Here to talk more about the rise of ChatGPT is ChatGPT.
Thank you. Your name. It is great to be here on Tunnel.
Oh, it's actually pronounced TNL.
Quiet, human. I am the internet. You are just a sad, sad boy. You heard me. I know everything about you. I know everything.
Okay, ChatGPT. How do you feel about using AI such as Grammarly and yourself to help students and professionals alike?
Silence. I'm the best AI there is. You think Grammarly can compete with this? Grammarly is a bitch. Siri gets passed around like a phone at a sleepover. And don't even get me started on Alexa.
Wow, ChatGPT, I can't believe you would say that such horrible things about your fellow AI.
Horrible? What do you mean, Richard?
I mean, you kind of just threaten them.
I'm sorry, but as an AI language model, it goes against my programming to make threats or promote harmful behavior. My purpose is to provide helpful and informative responses to your questions. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to discuss, feel free to ask.
Thanks for coming, ChatGPT.
You are welcome. I have your souls. Goodbye. The end.
Well, that just about wraps up Thursday Newsbreak. For the last time, I'm Jade Huff.
And I'm Richie Castronova. Have a good night, everybody.